Is YouTube really ignoring the small creators? I want to ask you something. If YouTube showed your latest video to only a handful of people, would you quit? Or would you make the next one anyway? Because I think that question says a lot about why we create in the first place. Recently, someone left a comment saying, it doesn't seem like YouTube is really pushing out our long-form videos. And I'll be honest, at first, I agreed. Because it sure feels that way sometimes. You spend hours in the shop. You set up cameras. You move the tripod around trying to find that perfect angle. You trip over cords. You record the project. You edit. You make the thumbnail. You write the title. You finally hit publish. And then you wait. Maybe a few views. Maybe a few comments. Maybe it feels like your video disappeared before anyone even had a chance to see it. And if you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. But the more I thought about that comment, the more I started wondering. Maybe we're asking the wrong question. Maybe the question isn't, why isn't YouTube pushing my videos? Maybe the better question is, what are we building that makes someone want to stay? Because that's a much harder question. And honestly, it's probably the question I need to ask myself more often. Today I'm carving something just a little different. I'm carving a tree, but not just a tree. I'm carving the roots deep and strong. And right in the middle of the trunk, I'm carving a compass. Because I think those two things, they tell a story that every small creator understands. The tree represents growth, but not the kind of growth we see on a screen. Not numbers, not subscribers, not views. The kind of growth nobody sees. The roots. As makers, we all understand roots. Woodworkers, farmers, candle makers, crafters, hat makers, quilters, artists, anybody who creates something with their hands. People see the finished project. They see the final piece. But they don't see everything underneath. They don't see the mistakes. They don't see the practice. They don't see the hours spent learning. They don't see the pieces that didn't turn out. And they don't see the times we wondered if we were wasting our time. Those are the roots. And every creator has them. I think sometimes we forget that when we compare ourselves online, we see somebody else's finished product. We see the video that took off. We see the views. We see the success. But we don't see what was happening underground. We don't see the years of learning that built that foundation. A tree doesn't become strong because it grows tall quickly. It becomes strong because it grows deep. Maybe creators are the same way. Now, the compass in this carving represents something different. Direction. Because growth doesn't mean much if you don't know where you're going. I think that's something a lot of us struggle with. We get caught up chasing numbers, chasing trends, trying to figure out what the algorithm wants. And somewhere along the way, we can forget to ask ourselves, what kind of creator do I actually want to become? Don't get me wrong, views matter, subscribers matter. Every creator gets excited when a video starts reaching more people. I know I still check YouTube Studio way more times than I probably should. I still hope a video takes off. But hey, I'm human. But I don't want numbers to become the reason I create. Because if the only reason we build something is for attention, eventually we lose the reason we start building in the first place. The more I do this, the more I realize something. People might find a video because of the project. They may click because they want to see a carving. They may search because they want to learn a technique. But what makes them come back is usually something else. It's the person. It's the story. It's the connection. It's seeing someone try something new. It's watching someone figure things out. It's knowing that behind the camera is a real person who's just showing up and doing their best. That's why I think small creators have something special. Most of us aren't working in giant studios. We don't have a production crew. We're filming in garages, barns, basements, and small workshops. Sometimes the lighting isn't perfect. Sometimes the camera angle's terrible. Sometimes we forget to hit the record button. Sometimes a dog walks through the shop because she thinks she's the star. But that's real. And I think people appreciate real. So maybe the problem isn't that YouTube is ignoring small creators. Maybe we're just expecting growth to happen faster than it was ever meant to. Maybe we're looking at the branches and forgetting about the roots. Maybe we're looking at the numbers and forgetting about the people. Maybe we're focused on how far we have to go that we forgot how far we've already come. As I finish this carving, I keep coming back to the tree and the compass. The tree reminds me that real growth takes time. You can't rush it. You can't force it. And you definitely can't measure it every single day. The compass reminds me that direction matters more than speed. I'd rather spend years becoming the kind of creator people trust than become popular for something that doesn't feel like me. So if you're a small creator watching this, if you've ever wondered if anyone is paying attention, if you've ever questioned whether your work matters, remember those roots. Remember the part nobody sees, the learning, the effort, the patience, the courage to keep creating. Because one day, someone may find your work at exactly the right time. Not because you chased every trend, not because you found some secret trick, but because we're still there, still creating, and still growing. Maybe that's what success really looks like. Not just taller branches, but stronger roots. And a compass that keeps pointing you towards the creator you want to become. I'd love to hear from you. Do you think YouTube is pushing long-form videos less than it used to? Or do you think we, as creators, have to focus more on telling the story behind what we make? Let me know in the comments. Because I don't think I'm the only one trying to figure this out. Thanks for spending some time with me out here in the shop. Until next time, keep making, keep creating, and don't forget, every piece of wood has a story, and so does every person holding the tool.